it's just very mixed feelings. It's grieving some. This was around my father's neck. Probably was around my father's neck when he deployed over to Korea. How long before that, I don't really know. But you know, I've worn dog tags myself, so this has sort of double meaning to me. And growing up, I mean, I heard about Dad some, and you know, I visit my grandfather, my father's father, lost his brother, who's my namesake also, Charles, in World War I. And then he lost his son in Korea, who had gone all through World War II and never been wounded or anything. In different ways, when you're an Army guy and you think of things from time to time, it reminds you of your father. Simple things. I never was with the 1st Cav Division, very storied, very long history unit. But whenever I'd see a 1st Cav patch, I thought of my father. When they got this in the box, they could kind of make sure that the North Koreans were being more honest with where they were picking the locations. My understanding, sometimes in the past, they weren't always accurate, and sometimes intentionally so. The people who are extremely busy out in the laboratory someplace else that do the DNA analysis, they actually came in on Saturday to complete a task, to accelerate it, and they didn't have to do that. So they take serious. It's sort of like hitting a home run for them, you know. You celebrate the moment, then you go on to the next one. I talked to my wife early in the morning. I said, well, we're going to see Dad's remains today. And I said, I don't know how I'm going to, you know, am I going to be a blubbery idiot or whatever? I think it was, I've done enough of that. It was more, I mean, it was deep, and there were a few misty eyes. But I was pretty much, I was prepared. I think I had thought about it enough and worked through it emotionally enough. So they bring you in, they've got a special room just for the family, and they have them in an army blanket, which I slept under many times. And then they very tenderly open it up, and you see, and it's all bones, really. And it sounds sort of, you know, like I said, macabre, but it's my father. It's what I have. And so then they asked, would you like us to leave for a little while and just tell us to come back in with you? And they did. They left and just Larry and I talk a little bit about what we were feeling and what we were thinking. And so that didn't give you any pressure that way. And you can stay as long as you want. And we didn't do too long, but I just wanted to make sure and Larry, also my brother, had some time to do that. There was Cav. There was the only personal card that my father had handwritten that I knew of was from Ogden, Utah, as he was apparently traveling from Fort Knox to be assigned out to Korea to be the occupation forces. And at the end of it, he says, give my love to the boys. I mean, that's what I've got. You know, it's terribly little, but it's very precious to me. Well, the only real memory I have of my father is I can remember him coming home when we were in Japan, and running out to him and him picking me up. And you know, fathers, you know, they do that. So bouncing me around a little bit. That's really the only memory that I have of my father. But it's a good warm feeling. So I'm glad that I have that.
Oh, you have another?
Remember that there are people out there working right now. In fact, they gave me a brief yesterday. They brought all the people out, introduced me. And the people were just, it was so wonderful to be able to thank them directly. And then she says, okay, get back to work. We got a deadline. You know, and so it's like your work too, you know, like, in a sense. They take it very seriously, and I cannot tell you how patient they were. And even with you all, you know, I try to be open, but they've told me, you know, if you don't want to talk to the press, it's okay. But again, this is sort of everybody's. It's a little bit of hope for everybody. That's the way I look at it.